Witness protection, India's hidden battle for justice. The silent fear behind justice. When truth becomes a death sentence, how does justice even survive? This is the untold story of India's witness protection scheme, a shield not just for the brave but for justice itself. Witnesses are the eyes and ears of the courtroom. But for decades in India, they have been walking targets, threatened, silenced, or even being killed. Courtrooms collapse, criminals walk free, not because evidence was lacking, but because fear won. Let's see the nation that trampled two cases in which India was shook awake. The first one is Jessica Lal murder case, which happened in Delhi, 1999. A model shot at a late-night party. Powerful connections, vanishing witnesses. Justice nearly failed until public outrage forced a retrial. Next was the Best Bakery case of 2002 in Gujarat. 14 burned alive during the post-Godhra riots. 37 witnesses turned hostile. The courts watched in silence until the Supreme Court stepped in. And we always know that no one is safe. And here was a turning point. Justice fights back. Then came 2018. In Mahanveer Chawla versus Union of India, the Supreme Court declared witness protection is a fundamental right under Article 21. India launched its first witness protection scheme, or also known as WPS, of 2018. It promised secret safe houses, new identities, armed security, testimonies behind screens or via video link. For the first time, India told its truth tellers, you will not stand alone and you will be always safe. This was where courage met protection. And some stories proved the scheme can work too. The first one was Sister Lizzie Vadekil in Kerala, 2019, the nun who stood up against Bishop Franco Mullakil, threatened, isolated, silenced until WPS stepped in. Her testimony helped the trial move forward. The similar case was Asram Bapu case, which was run from 2013 to 2019. Witnesses against the self-styled godman were attacked with acid and bullets. Some were murdered. The survivors got protection and their voices brought justice. And the latest one is the Dharmasthala Mass Burial case of 2025, where we speak about each and every day. A sanitation worker exposed illegal burials and promisable murders. He was relocated, disguised, and testified. His story became an international example, a rural Indian whistleblower protected by law, and that can be a proud thing. Next is India on the global map. Globally, witness protection is the unsung hero of justice. The United States Marshal Service since 1971, over 19,000 witnesses and families have protected near zero assassinations. That is something that they be really proud of. And checking internationally on United Kingdom, high security but with emotional tolls and lifelong isolation, which is some sort of a negative thing though. But in India, the witness protection scheme is young but growing. And though cases like Lizzie, Asram and Dharmasthala, India has stepped into the global conversation, which we can be very proud of. The road ahead, but even though it is still fragile, the hope isn't enough. Some states stall approvals. Some safe houses lack public funding. And in Delhi alone, 3 protected witnesses were killed in 1 year. This is on the other side of the coin. Without strict enforcement, this isn't protection, it's just a paper that we should always remember. But hopefully, our government will step in soon. So, this isn't just a legal reform, this is a battle for the survival of truth. Without witnesses, justice is always blind, and without protection, truth can be always hidden. So, with protection, truth can finally speak. This is Ing Without Fear by Chandni and team, stories that protect the brave and truths the world needs to know. Stay tuned until the next.